Hey, what's up, YouTube? It's Dubk Dad. Talking about the ban list. I'll break out the ban book. Only thing I want to talk about is Raigeki that can come out of the ban book, and this card. Whoa. An Ulti First Egg Glow Up Bulb. I don't even know how much these cards are going for right now. A lot of people are saying, "Oh my God, plants, Glow Up Bulb, Formula Synchron at 3." The game is so past. So past. Synchro Summon .deck. If there were a way, I mean, maybe if Tengu was back at 3, then that way you could keep field presence, have a decent sized beater until you could assemble enough pieces to put together a string of synchros. Because as it stands, the light and dark dragons, little mini chaos dragons, Clap Serpent, and Wyver Buster, just aren't consistent enough in that they require setup, whereas Summon Tengu, 1-for-1, Dandy, get Bulb, do stuff, or 1-for-1 pitch, Spore, get Glow Up. I mean, just the cards, the plays you can spit out that way. It's just not going to be consistent, and it's kind of sad because Plants was one of my favorite decks, and you know, it's a game, you have to get used to it, but sometimes it's saddening how Konami will just outright make a deck that you like obsolete. I mean, there's nothing stopping you from playing said deck, but you know, the long-term Infernity players, what are they going to do with one Infernity Archfiend? Maybe the deck is still kind of playable. I mean, look what happened to the Gear players. Gear went to 1, and man, and then the meta just went past. Just, I tell you, I really like for this card to be good. You know, I'm looking at Sylvans, Plant Rulers, but again, you know, Vanities didn't get touched, and it just sucks so hard to draw a handful of combo monsters that don't do anything at all. That don't do anything at all on your to your opponent's field or advance your game state. They only work when you have conditions set up to continue your plays, and you know, that's, you know, the game just can't afford for you to have cards like that now. Every normal summon you have has to make a positive, progressive impact on a game state. And summoning Glow Up Bulb with a non-floating monster is not a power play. I mean, summoning with Tengu with 2 left in deck, that's a power play, because you get 2 level 5 synchros plus another Tengu. You know, so if you go Librarian, Armatis, then Tengu, that's 24, 23, it's 5,000 or 4,000 plus 24. You know, that's 74, or that's 4,000, so that's 64 damage, 6,400 damage right there off of, you know, 2 cards, a Tengu with 2 left in deck, and then a Glow Bulb, normal summon. But if you have, say, any other monster that doesn't float, you know, by itself, even with a Clap Serpent and Wyver Buster, you can only special summon them once per turn. So you can special Wyver Buster, summon Bulb, Synchro, search the other, special summon it, mill, Synchro, and that's it. That's into your train until the next turn. And you know, it's kind of a power play, but the setup to get there can be difficult to achieve. And in the meantime, you're holding like Glow Bulb, and maybe you drew your Dandelion, and it just, you know, the game has just progressed so far past that. People are wondering what's up with Raigeki. And I'm like, well, what does Raigeki actually do now? Sure, it's a one-sided dark hole, one-sided one-sided dark hole, yeah. But do you want to Raigeki your opponent's Shadal field, their Burning Abyss field? Unless you're pushing for game that turn, unless you have game that turn. You know, this card is just, I don't see it doing anything. You know, people are going to play it, I'll probably play it. Just because fucking Raigeki. You know. But, I know it's just like, it seems like a deck you would run, an aggressive deck that needs to push for damage every turn. So basically, if you're running a fair deck, you'll need Raigeki because you'll need to clear out their, you know, effortlessly summoned field with Raigeki, so you can push for damage and hope that they can't rebuild it, you know, on the very next turn. And that's what Raigeki's been reduced to. I mean, it's a sad day when one of the hypest power cards in the game is just like, it's just so mad. People are actually debating whether to run this card. I mean, think about how far the game has progressed. It's astounding. Well, that's all I have for right now. It's Dubk, Dad, and I'm out.